It looks like another Hollywood romance just crash-landed. Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas have reportedly called it quits. And here's the kicker, after less than 9 months of dating. The news comes straight from the Sun, and it's catching everyone off guard. Especially since just weeks ago, social media was buzzing with wild rumors about their so-called space wedding. Yeah, only Tom Cruise could make even marriage sound like a NASA mission. Now, insiders are saying the spark between the Top Gun superstar and the Knives Out actress has faded, and the two have decided to part ways on good terms. No drama, no shade, just two global stars realizing the flame had cooled. But what really went wrong between Hollywood's most unexpected duo? Did their busy schedules get in the way? Or was it something deeper? And what happens to their upcoming film together? Is that now in jeopardy? Stick around, we're diving into all of it. The inside scoop, their whirlwind romance, and whether this split could affect their on-screen chemistry. According to The Sun, a close source confirmed what many fans suspected. Tom and Ana had a good time together, but their time as a couple has run its course. The insider added that they're going to remain good friends, but they just realized they weren't going to go the distance. In other words, they reached to a quiet understanding that the chemistry had fizzled out. The source went on to say, the spark had gone between them, but they still love each other's company and have been really adult about it. And that's the part that's almost refreshing. In an industry where breakups usually turn into PR wars, these two seem to have handled it like professionals. Instead of cryptic Instagram posts, unfollows, or public displays of bitterness, they chose mutual respect. Still, it's hard not to wonder, how did a couple that looks so effortless together suddenly lose their spark? These were two people who seemed perfectly in sync. A powerhouse actor with sky-high ambition and a rising star with global appeal. So, what really happened between the Top Gun legend and the Knives Out breakout? Did fame get in the way? Or was it just one of those connections that burn bright and fade faster? Right after news of the breakup hit, the internet did what it always does. It spiraled into speculation. Fans started asking the big question, what happens to their movie now? Tom and Ana were reportedly set to star together in a supernatural thriller titled Deeper. But soon after the breakup report surfaced, whispers began that the film had been quietly put on hold, maybe because of the personal fallout. However, those rumors didn't last long. The same insider cleared the air saying Ana is still cast in Tom's next film and both plan to move forward professionally. So, despite their romantic split, it seems they're keeping things perfectly civil, maybe even proving that not every Hollywood breakup has to end in chaos. But here's where the Hollywood irony kicks in. In an industry built on chemistry, it's often love that gets tangled with business. One moment your co-stars turn lovers, the next your exes navigating red carpets and camera flashes together. Still, it says something about their maturity. They're choosing to keep the work alive even if the romance didn't survive. And in Hollywood, that's rarer than a sequel that's actually better than the original. Their story may have been short, but it played out like a montage straight out of a Hollywood rom-com. It all began when Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas were first spotted together during a cozy getaway in Vermont. The moment their relationship went public, paparazzi caught them holding hands, bundled up against the cold, looking every bit like a couple who couldn't care less about the world watching. Then came the jet-setting phase, Madrid, London, and a few more stops in between. Wherever they went, the flashbulbs followed. Fans couldn't get enough of the unlikely duo, the veteran action star and the rising actress known for her magnetic screen presence. And of course, it wouldn't be a Tom Cruise romance without a touch of cinematic flair. He reportedly took her on helicopter rides, which he piloted himself because of course he did, proving that even in love, Tom Cruise insists on doing his own stunts. They made public appearances too, attending David Beckham's 50th birthday bash, and even showing up together at an Oasis concert at Wembley. Every outing looked effortless, polished, and kind of perfect. Their chemistry was undeniable, the kind that made headlines and had fans talking about how good they looked together. For a while, it seemed like one of those whirlwind Hollywood romances that might just go the distance. But as it turns out, some stories look better in pictures than in real life. To really understand why this split doesn't come as a total shock, you've got to look at their relationship histories. For Ana de Armas, this isn't her first headline-making romance. Before Tom, she was in a high-profile relationship with Ben Affleck. The two were inseparable for nearly a year, often photographed together around Los Angeles, until, just like this time, the spark faded after 10 months. As for Tom Cruise, Anna marked his first major public romance since his divorce from Katie Holmes more than a decade ago. Before that, of course, came his marriages to Mimi Rogers and Nicole Kidman, both high-profile, both ending under the relentless glare of fame. It's almost poetic in a bittersweet way. Two people with histories of intense, short-lived relationships finding each other, only for it to end the same way again. Maybe that's just the nature of love in the spotlight. Always bright, always beautiful, but rarely built to last. In the end, Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas proved that not every Hollywood breakup has to turn messy. No passive-aggressive posts, no publicists trading blows, just two adults quietly accepting that their paths were no longer aligned. Maybe it was timing, maybe distance, or maybe it was simply two lives moving at different speeds, one orbiting in blockbuster stardom, the other blazing her own path in a new generation of Hollywood. Whatever the reason, it's hard not to respect how they've handled it, with grace, privacy, and professionalism. Their friendship remains, their upcoming film, Deeper, is still on, and who knows? Maybe this isn't the end, just an intermission. Because in Hollywood, you never say never. Especially when two people still have to share screen time and pretend the chemistry never left. So, what do you think? Could working together reignite that old spark, or is this chapter truly closed? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love keeping up with celebrity news, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Papaya Room, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss what's next.